Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Jammer GT. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to do bass notes, or at least what I think is the best way to do bass notes. So we're going to go ahead and tap on Foxtrot. This is the one that we've been able to knock out consistently. And let's just go ahead and get started. So we're going to scout it out and look at it. So it looks like there's a lot of rocket launchers. Yeah, we're going to have to go right. And yeah, so we're going to start off by clicking on the bass notes and telling the team to go right. Okay. Deploy troops right and clear right side of base. Shock the right RLs until destroyed. Then shock the shock launchers till destroyed. Clear path to hit the HQ and okay. So as you can see, I wrote the base notes. GBE means the gunboat energy. I always tell people to use their gunboat energy first. Not all of it, because you do need some to flare around to the back. So you'll drop your troops here, and these RLs are out of the way. RLs are short for rocket launchers. And in the base notes, as you can see, it says deploy troops right and clear right side of base. Shock the right RLs until destroyed. So there's two right here, that one and that one. And then after those are cleared, you want to shock these shock launchers until destroyed. And pretty much just kind of play it as by ear until that's knocked out. So we got that one done. Now, this one has been a little bit difficult. But for my team, actually, if you'd like to see, my team consists of 48 players, and they're all in the low 50s, high 40s. So just to get an idea of kind of where everybody's at. There's me, pretty low. I'm level 61. But I like to stay low so I don't get attacked much. So let's go back to make the base notes for Machina. Okay, so first we're going to GB the front left RLs by HQ first. Okay. Um, okay, so on this particular base, as I'm scouting this out, there are a lot of rocket launchers in the front left. 4 of them, these group of 4, can be knocked out with artillery and barrages. So we're going to go ahead and knock those out first before we do anything, because by the end we need to go ahead and lay barrages and artillery on this back one, which is going to be tough to get to. So as stated in the notes, we'll GBE the front RLs by the HQ first, deploy troops far right, and work away to the HQ by the shore. This is going to be the easiest way because these RLs are going to be out of range, and if you deploy your troops right here, they're going to almost automatically die in a heartbeat. With my team that I've pretty much trained, my task force anyway, they're going to die right there. So if we train them or deploy them to the far right and work our way towards the HQ, you'll have a little bit better control over the troops. So this one's pretty much done. Now we're going to go to sliding block and knock this one out. So this one seems to be... Alright, so this one there's a buttload of generators to the far left, and they got tons of health, which means this HQ is, that's 6 million shield. That's just too much. With a shock blaster, it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and deploy tanks left. Use the rest of GB on the... So I'll leave this kind of like where it's at now with the notes, because things may change. If I get a guy with tanks and medics blowing through there and complete it, they'll be able to go to the middle right here on this left side and just kind of attack it from that side, if they're also able to GBE the shock blaster away. Or they can go on the right side. It's not going to be a good idea to go in the front because of all these cannons. But things may change depending on what troop they use. If they use grenadiers, well, then you want to go in the middle because it's away from the sniper towers and the mortars. So it's really just going to depend by the time when we get to that point. So we'll just leave that at that until we get a few attacks in and see what happens. Now let's do quota. See what we got going on here. Okay, this one, we have a ton of RLs, and no matter what, they're going to be hitting... Let's see, these 3 are going to hit any of the troops in the back, and these are 2. So we might as well go ahead and deploy troops left and take out these RLs. So I'll go ahead and write the notes for these. Whoops! What did I do there? Ah, let's do this again. Jeez Louise. See, one thing you gotta understand is when you're writing bass notes, you have to think of your whole team. You can't just think of your top players or your bottom players because you kind of have to generally make notes for your entire team. So I kind of make this kind of vague to go ahead and get that accomplished. So I think that's good. Here we can also. There, we can add that in there because there's no RLs that's going to be able to hit all of those. So that'll get some GBE. So quota's done. Now we got armadillo. Texas armadillo. Looks like it's going to be best to go left. Go ahead and knock this stuff out in the beginning. First, we're going to need to... Ooh, that's got so much health. I need to GBE the RLs first. Okay. The SB stands for Shock Blaster. Let's see here. So then, clear path on up to the... Okay, so that pretty much sums it up. That's going to knock out the bass notes. So, I hope that helped. And if you have any better ideas on how to write bass notes, please let me know and leave in the comments. Greatly appreciate it. Talk to you later. Peace out.